In the world of high-volume e-commerce, your image is your product. But for an enterprise marketplace, the challenge isn't just taking one good photo. It's processing 50,000 of them every single day. Most AI tools are great for one-off edits, but they crumble when you need to scale. This is where Claid AI comes in. Instead of fighting with individual files, Claid allows you to bake professional image standards directly into your infrastructure via their API. Marketplaces and enterprises lose massive resources manually fixing the UGC bottleneck. The flood of user-uploaded photos plagued by poor lighting, inconsistent backgrounds, and low resolution. Claid AI solves this by allowing businesses to turn their strict image guidelines into code. Instead of manual moderation, Claid's AI automatically upscales, centers, and standardizes every image to a uniform professional standard, ensuring a consistent brand experience at any scale. Alright, now let's see how this works with a real-world use case. The first step is to go to claid.ai and create an account, which you can do with clicking Get Started for Free on the top. I usually use my Google account. After logging in, you'll be greeted with this screen which has all the tools Claid has to provide. Now I have done a comprehensive video which you can find on my channel if you can search for how to use AI for product photography, where I have shown you how to use these tools to remove background, conduct AI photo shoots, and enhance the quality of images. But in this video, I want to show you how the API works. For that, click on Integrations and go on Get Started. Here you can see your Claid API hub. Now usually you get started with 50 credits, but if you want to use this in a production level app, I recommend signing up for one of their plans where you can sign up for 1,000, 3,000 or 5,000 credits a month. Next, to see how some of its tools work on the code level, go to the API Playground. And here you will see a bunch of options, but instead of a visual interface that I showed in my previous video, here we're going to do everything via code. The first step is to find an image to edit. So I'm going to go on Pexels and search for a cup. And let's look for a cup which can be used as a product photo. I like this one in blue, so I'm going to click that and click on Copy Image Link, and let's paste it right here to confirm. Okay, so that's the image link. And next, I'm going to go and paste the image URL right here. Now, you can also download that image and upload it right here, but I prefer using the URL way because it's better to use on code. So I'm going to paste that right here. And as you see, my image now shows up. Now that I know the image I'm working with, I can do a bunch of operations on it via code. Now for the background, the first step I want to do is to remove the background it currently has. So I'm going to turn on background removal. And after that is removed, I want to add a small background color. For that, I want to change it to a light orangish background like this. Next, I can choose to add some background blurring, which I'm going to skip. Now that I'm happy with the background, I can add some padding to it. Say I want to add a little bit of padding, say 20%. Alright, I think I'm happy with all of that. Now what exactly happened when I made all those selections? All it did is to create a JSON file with all my requests. As you see here, I have my background removal selected right here and also have my padding of 20% selected. I want my final output to be JPEG, and here is my input file that I provided before. Now if you click on curl, you'll see the entire API call happening right here. Now let's break down the curl request step by step. Here I'm doing a post request on Claid's image editing endpoint with the authorization using Claid's API key that is auto-selected right here, and our content type is the JSON that we just saw with all the operations we just selected from the left. Now you can make this curl request right here by clicking Start Processing and it's going to process right away, but usually I test out my APIs on Postman. So let's do the whole thing on Postman instead on Claid. So I'm going to copy my API endpoint, which is the edit API, and paste it right here. I'm going to switch this to post. Next, I'm going to copy my JSON file right here, make a copy and paste it to my body. I'm going to make it raw, paste it right there. Now this playground auto-selected my token from my account, but if I want to use this, I need to generate my API key myself. For that, I can go to my previous page, select API keys, and create a new API key. So I'm going to call it testing AI. Turn on all the access permissions. in case I want to use storage in the future. Click generate, and I'm going to copy the key that just got generated. Now I'm going to go back to my Postman and go to authorizations and select bearer token, and I'm going to paste the token right here. Okay, and in my headers I'm going to make sure my content type is set as application JSON because I'm using JSON right here. And I think that's all I need to do to send this request. So I'm going to click send right away, and let's see what the response comes out. Alright, it looks like our API call went through. It's showing a 200 OK right here. And let's look at what it generated. As you see here, it generated a URL. And what we are expecting here is to have that original image that we have here with all the edits that we requested in our JSON. So I'm going to do command click so it opens in a new tab. And there we go, it gave me the result that I wanted. So what did I ask for? I asked for its original background, which is the one with the trees right here, to be removed. It has removed that. It has added an orange background that we requested, remember? So it has added this orange background. Now I'm not a designer, so this is not perfect looking. Now you can customize it according to your needs, but this was just an example to show you how the API call does all the things that we can do visually using our Claid app dashboard. Now if you go back to the home page and click documentation, you'll come to the API docs. Now as you see here, the example I showed you was using the image editing API, but it also has a bunch of others. It has the fashion model API, it has the image generation API, AI background API, and a bunch of other options. Now if you're doing this at scale, you need to have proper storage allocated. For that, click on storage right here, and here you can connect your storage to use this on production. Here we have options such as AWS, Google Cloud, or your own web folder. Now this URL that was generated in the previous call is a temporary URL that lasts only for 24 hours. But when you connect your storage, this URL will look different. But I hope that gave you a good understanding of how powerful the Claid API is and all the ways it can reduce your manual work. I would like to thank Claid for sponsoring this video. I hope you got some value from it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to click like on this video and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more videos coming up. Till the next one, thank you so much.